Welcome once more, Jackpack, to an Untold Destiny video. This one is a clip of our fight versus the Smog Hounds. This is the first fight we ever played in Dean's system, so do bear with and enjoy. Do like and subscribe and whatnot. Bye-bye.
Oh, no.
Wizard, I've grouped them together, Wizard! I have grouped them together!
I think I'm missing a spell.
Remember, you had to trade in one that you were buying.
Okay, so okay.
Because you didn't have
It's
enough
true.
money.
I can't AoE them, guys.
Oh no. Well, I'm going over there.
At the start.
Look, I couldn't afford the donkey and the fire spell. Right?
Oh, okay. So as long as you don't have to carry your own stuff,
That's exactly right. I roleplay.
I can get you into death by wolves.
It's then, Corveth, your eyes easily spot above you, quite a distance above, the black smoke indeed.
Oh,
Oh, it's a wait. I know what
And
it is.
the eyes
I know what it is.
glowing yellow.
Wait.
It sits
Smog Hound.
on top of... Yeah, it's a Smog Hound. These creatures are vicious. And as you glance behind, you can see another, but you sort of glance further up, and there is a third. They aren't sneaking as such, but you can see they definitely have a bead on you, and they look thin. The smoke around them kind of clinging to the air and adding to the smog that comes off the flow. Their yellow eyes now sensing meat, a fresh meal. What are you doing? They're kind of rising up at this point.
Corveth will signal to the others to alert them. He will sort of gesture towards the crags to the north to bring their attention to the danger that's approaching. That's his first sort of port of call.
Okay, so Barak and Endurian, you're alerted, and as you glance up, you can also see these wolf-like creatures beginning to rise up. The one closest to you looks down, and as it opens its mouth, there is a howl, and then you hear another howl and a third howl in response.
My reply is magic missile, or in this case, Aether missile.
Okay, so you're conjuring an Aether missile. We're going to go into initiative immediately. I'm going to give you a boon on your initiative, Endurian, because you're acting quite quickly here, very decisive. So, Endurian, you have the lead. What this means is you have the initiative quite aptly. You have a token now that can be used as a fate point at any point during this combat encounter.
Okay.
So consider it a free fate point for going first.
And that is just a reroll.
It's a reroll. So any reroll, any attack or damage or anything like that that you rolled and you're not happy with,
well,
you spend the token.
I have already declared what I'm going to do, so I'm going to follow through.
Okay, and we'll start with you.
So I believe that this is 200 feet. How sturdy do I know these things to be, or how sturdy do they look?
They got 4 legs, if you mean how sturdy on the ground they are.
Well,
so
you know what, I am not
legged.
going to take any chances with the one closest to myself and the dwarf, so I will fling.
Yeah.
So as you're looking back at us, Corveth, I suppose the dwarf will be looking at the hound. You'll see Endurian sort of tap his staff, and then in his other hand, he'll snap his fingers. And these two sort of like parrying daggers with fancy hilts, formed out of a silvery white ether, sort of form either side of his head. I don't think I've got that wrong. I think it is 2. Yep. And both of them sort of like fire with like cracks of breaking this armor, like thunk, thunk, straight at the hound above me. And that is a D8 of Aether damage for each one, so that's 2D8.
Don't forget to put the reroll as 3 because it immediately applies your empowered magic.
So 2D8. Here we go. So I can reroll that. I can reroll the 1.
Yeah, when you click So if you click roll damage,
All right.
it would do the re-roll for you, but roll another d8, which is the re-roll of the
Okie
one.
dokie. 2.
And
Until
roll
I
again.
have to get over a 3. There you go. I got a 3.
Yeah.
Is that a roll as well?
That's a roll again.
The minimum I can do is 4. I can roll a 3 again. Come on! Come on! 7!
Oh, come on. 7. There we go.
7 and 8. As these two magical knives just straight into each side of its like neck, right where its shoulder meets its leg.
There's a blast of aether as the Smog Hound is impacted. Its eyes seem to fix on you now.
Oh, drat, I was hoping that would do more. Up to you, Dwarf. Does Bill move with me?
Yeah, if you got hold of him. So that was your action. You got a swift action. Typically, swift action is used for movement, but can be used for a lot of
Righto,
stuff.
I'm going to move my movement. I will go... I'm not going to go too far away from him. I'll go 35 feet this way.
Okay. And with that, you quickly move Bill away from the...
Quick, Bill, to the lava. It's safe there.
Okay, who would like to go next?
I think Corvith.
I'm asking who because you're grouped, so you can decide in what order you go.
Well, all I'm going to be doing is spending 2 stamina to ready my action. Seeing this wolf, so I could just try and hit it as it comes by. Although our squishy wizard has decided to make it much easier for the wolf to go around me and get to him. So I'm going to try and get between the two of us first, and then ready my action.
Okay.
I don't have combat sense. I just...
Yeah. So are you looking to move first and then ready your action should a wolf close?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 2. Is it 2 stamina?
Okay.
I think it's doing it.
It's 2 stamina to ready your action. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to move your turn?
Do I want to what, sorry?
Did you want to move?
I'll get as close as I can to the. I've moved 10 feet from there.
Right. Okay.
I've got 30 extra feet. I'm just gonna be like, I'll stand here and do it.
Okay, so much closer. So the wolf's got to converge at some point, and you hope you'll be the one in between. Fantastic. Okay, and that leads us to Corbett.
I'm going to fire and move. Basically, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just reading about, just to speak meta for a little while. So I get a feel about the rules and everything, because I've got these dazing arrows and damaging arrows. You know what I mean? Yeah. The poison ones. So with dazed, the effect is that the target may not use rerolls for weapon damage. How common is rerolling weapon damage in the game, basically? At least likely to do that.
It's So to give you an idea, these Smog Hounds, they've got a reroll 2 on their damage because they're quite strong.
Right, I'll do that then. I'm going to fire a...
Yeah, most creatures will have rerolls on their weapon damage.
Okay, yeah, that's just good to know for when to use stuff. Yeah, let's use a dazed poison arrow on, and shoot it at that fine gentleman over there. Yes,
fine gentleman.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want to judge.
What you're finding is, the smoke is making it quite hard to target the creature, so you have a bane on your attack test.
Otherwise, it's just what would I made it? Okay, so it'll be projectile.
So it's your
so it's just 2 dice plus 10. Okay.
Just double checking. Aren't you grandmastered in? No, you're not grandmastered.
Yeah.
So two dice plus 10 with a bane. Don't forget the bane.
Nice.
That's lovely. So you got a 27. It is a potential hit. The hound sees the arrow coming in, and I'm just checking whether it is going to attempt to try and dodge the arrow. And I am going to give it a shot. Let's have a look.
You rolled really low on the bane there. That's really good.
Microwave dice, telling you.
Hey.
Okay, so I got 23. The arrow still hit. Deal damage.
Okay, scrolling up, floundering. So damage is a D8 and a D10, according to my character.
Yeah, don't forget your reroll.
And a. All right, so I'll just do. Hang on. Is that going to work? No.
No. If you
Sorry.
click, have you got the
Oh,
damage?
just roll damage.
Macro?
Yeah, roll damage. You
Sorry.
made a similar mistake to I.
Yeah.
What do I put in reroll then?
Don't
Sorry.
worry.
2. Sounds right there.
Drum roll, please.
I've got macro options D6.
So it's going to run through the dice.
Oh, 0.
Leave it at 0.
1.
In the dice,
1,
otherwise enter the dice
0.
rolling.
Okay, got it.
1, 0. Sounds like binary.
Sorry.
And there you go. It does all your rerolls for you. 11 damage.
Thunk.
And that's piercing. The armor of the creature seems to absorb some of it, but it's now poisoned coming in. So the poison save, I believe, is a physical contact save, is it not?
Yes.
So
I'm checking gear.
poison and
Physical contact
count,
saving
but the
throw
hand-
is made. Yes, it is.
Yeah. And that is a 17, which is not a 20. So the hound is now dazed as well as the poison begins to surge through its blood. It's not looking so good.
2d6 rounds. Do I roll that?
I roll that, and the fight will be long over
Yes.
before
Okay.
I'm just double checking what the dazed icon is, and there we go, dazed icon.
Hey, the poisons
Right.
came in handy.
Yeah. So Corbett, you've got your swift action. Would you like to do anything?
I'll back away a bit.
Okay.
Rejoin the group.
Yeah.
Dress the line, as a friend of ours would say.
So I can move up to 50 apparently. So I know I've got a. Somewhere in here is a measure, but I could just go. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you hold left
10.
click on your token,
Right.
and keep it held down so you can sort of like drag it around, and then hold right click. Oh, sorry, not hold right.
Oh
click,
my god.
Tap right click,
Yeah, I got it.
and then you got little yeah.
Okay. Happy
Yes.
with that? Right. The wolves are not very. The Smog Hounds are not very happy with this. So I'm just going to quickly. You're 75.
Oh god,
That's fine.
I don't know how quick these things can move. This isn't D&D.
This is not D&D. So the one that's had the arrow stuck in its side leaps nimbly down, landing there, skitters across, and then charges in towards you.
Oh, no.
Well.
So at this point, Corvette, I'm entering your melee, and I don't think you've got. I'm just checking. You didn't take anything like closing shot.
Nope.
So the creature can enter your melee without you triggering any abilities. And as it does so, its mouth comes up, its head kind of off to one side, and you see these large teeth, smoke kind of drifting around them, come lunging towards your leg.
Nice.
My leg.
Good doggy.
Calm the. Do the thing that you did to Bill.
No, little donkey.
However-
little-
Oh, geez. You easily manage to quickly move out the way, and the creature fails to
Yeah, of
strike you.
course. Not worry.
Easily, that seems like a pretty near miss to me.
It was easy. It was easy. So easy.
And there we
See what
go,
I'm doing.
leaping down. Second one, easily leaping from one ledge to the other, also closes with you.
We might need to help Corbin.
I'm fine.
The two of them now begin to work together.
Okay.
So I've got a 25 on my bite. Corvette, You can attempt to parry or dodge if you want to, and spend the stamina to
I
do
will
so.
dodge. So 3 stamina. Okay. So let me just do that now. So stamina.
You need to get 26 or higher.
Okay. So I think I'm quite good at dodging.
I told you the god character would die first.
I'm a grandmaster at dodging. So it's 3 dice. Any banes or anything, or
No,
just
no,
a regular,
dodges.
just a
pretty much-
regular rolled.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Can I just put, when I put modifier, can I just put 9 rather than +9? Is it just going to add 9?
Yeah,
Just checking.
just put 9 in. Yeah.
Bollocks!
Oh,
Help me!
help
Help me!
fate,
Guys!
fate point, maybe. Use
That's
a fate
pretty
point,
awful.
maybe.
You can use a fate point, but bear in mind they won't come back until you've had a rest.
Well, you've got a lot of HP.
Oh, yeah. I'm full of food.
So what he's going to do is going to bite into the food inside of you before he gets to you.
Right, if I remember rightly, you received how many temporary
28.
hit points?
28.
24? 28. So I'm going to overcharge your hit points. Do you want to add 28 to each of your hit points?
Yeah. Oh,
We got one there, plus 28. And Barrack, how have you done it as a separate entry?
So on the token thing, I just went into where it says bar 1 and you've got my HP. That first bar, I still got my 39 in there, and I just put plus 28, and it will overlap.
Right. So, okay, the maths may break at that point.
oh, should I not have done mine as well?
No. What Endurian's done is perfectly fine. Bill doesn't. So Bill's really. He's only got 10 hit points.
You've got to protect Bill. Someone's got to carry the flask.
Feed them, Bill. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll take it. We'll see what happens.
I'll just put your hit points down. Okay, so the hound is in and it bites at this point.
Oh dear. Right, here we see how brutal this is.
Yeah, I'm gonna die, guys.
Okay, so it's 13 piercing damage. Don't forget any armor.
So I've got. Yes, I know I've got 1. Is that it? Just 1 physical.
So 14 damage goes through.
So this goes out. This comes off my hit points, reducing it from
If you just
56
apply
to.
hit.
What was it? 12? Sorry, I missed a bit.
So it's 13, 12 go through. Yeah.
You only got padded armor.
I'm not going to get hit.
Why plan for failure, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, have you applied the damage?
No, I have my. How many have I got? Sorry. I've got 56 minus.
If I put a minus 12 in the red box,
Okay,
it'll
wait,
drop
Oh,
it down.
he's done what
So I got
I've done. I was
44,
initially
right?
using my sheet.
Yeah, that's why I was. I've got it.
You can use the tokens on here, and that way anybody watching can
Yeah.
also
Oh, yeah,
see
I
how
thought
your
I'd do-
points are doing.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got one last wolf left. It seems to look at what's going
Oh
on.
no.
Really doesn't look the fact it got blasted, but these are pack animals. And with that, it begins to leap down.
Get ready,
It's
wizard.
crossed.
Oh shit! It's no.
Wizard, I've grouped them together, Wizard. I have grouped
This is
them together.
This is your fucking fault, wizard. I was over there before, and I had to come over here to protect your ass.
Oh god.
And I got a 29.
Corbin, no!
I'm dodging again.
I can just see it like, he's got like one on each limb.
It's fine.
I'm going to knock off your 3 for dodging, so we know what your stamina is as well.
Yeah, 8.
There we go.
Sorry.
So, Corbin, the third hound has now ganged
Shouldn't
up
my
on you.
stamina be 8 though? Because I've dodged twice.
You've dodged. No, the first one didn't even hit. Didn't
Sorry.
get to
Okay.
20.
Okay. So I didn't need to. Okay.
So you've only dodged once, but you got a second hit coming in. I got 29. You need a 30 to dodge it. Just going to take the damage, save your stamina, or dodge?
I'm doing it. So no boons or banes.
No boon.
Roll something. Okay.
So close.
Where do all your rolls go? Where did the high numbers go?
On useless stuff like finding camp and freaking hunting geckos.
Hunting geckos?
You managed to avoid the goblins at least, so it's not so useless. Am I rolling damage or are you using a fate point?
No, roll damage. I mean, I've still got 45 minutes. So.
And that's 15. So 14 go through.
Oh boy.
Got it. Look, see, guys, I'm still above my maximum. It's cool.
It's funny because at this moment,
You've still got that fortifying meal running through.
Guys, I still technically haven't taken any damage. Stop freaking out.
At this moment, I am more durable than you.
If we didn't have double, I would almost be dead. So I like that. It's a big thumbs up for the system. That I like that. But I really, I love like
where's the thumbs up for my cooking?
Thank you. For your cooking.
MVP.
Okay. Anyway, round 2. So at the start of this round, I get 1 stamina back on my pool for my creatures because per creature. So I've got 3 creatures, I get 3 stamina back. You lot, now that you spent stamina at the start of your turns, you get 1 point of stamina.
I did not spend any.
Yeah, I've dodged twice, so I've dropped it down by 6, right? I've tried to dodge twice. Does it only count when you succeed at a dodge, or can you make it?
No.
Because the attack succeeded, so the even though the dodge didn't succeed, it still counts as stamina spent.
Ooh.
That makes sense. Yeah, so that's right. Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Okay, so the 3 of you are grouped. Who wants to go first?
I think I'm missing a spell.
Remember, you had to trade in one that you were buying.
Okay, so
because you didn't have
That's
enough
true.
money.
I can't AoE them, guys.
Oh no! Well, I'm going over there.
At the start.
I couldn't afford the donkey and the fire spell. Right?
Okay. So as long as you don't have to carry your own stuff,
that's exactly right. I roleplay.
I can get you into death by wolves.
Oh, hold on. No, the one that was dazed didn't hit, did he? But it didn't hit. For you, Veriax, I can apply more debuffs to another one. I'm going to tap my staff on the floor and snap my finger again, and then sort of over my thumb, a sort of chill breeze starts to develop. And then it starts to swirl larger and larger. And I kind of sort of fling it like that, and I'm casting Ice Orb at the wolf that I hit with my ether missile earlier on. This I make a spell ranged attack, which is oh god, I think it's 3d20 for me.
I believe it might be. I've got your character.
No, I'm not. I am only an expert in ranged attacks.
No.
That's 2.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not a fighter, all right? I read books all day.
There's no cover or anything like that, but you do have the Bane because you're now making an attack roll and their smoke is obscuring them.
So it's a Bane. I do a plus 10. So, it's not the end of the world. Plus 10, and there is a Bane. Here we go. Son of a bitch.
And
that's a really unfortunate Bane.
That's a terrible Bane. Otherwise, it was looking good.
No, the Bane is too high. Apologies, I whiffed it.
So don't forget to cross off your spell point, and you got your swift action.
I already used. I moved further away. I could patch you up after. It's like you said,
I'm gonna be dead.
You're not even below full health. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but
Okay, Durian, you have had your action. Barak and Corveth, who wants to go next?
I think Corvus should go so he can get over here, so I can actually
Yeah, how's
because I
how's
can't
this,
really do a lot
with,
this round, to be honest.
with you know the equivalent of disengaging or whatever. Like, what'll happen if I just leg it?
Okay, if you leg it, I get to attack you 3 times.
I don't.
Or you attempt to tumble, which is for every target that would attack you, you spend 2 stamina and make an acrobatics
I
check.
miss tumble a lot.
That's the only way. You can't withdraw safely unless you use your acrobatics to try and quickly dodge and get out, or you accept the hits.
What is your acrobatics?
Yeah. +8, master.
So
plus 8.
You know, you've got plus the 1.
I don't have much stamina left, guys. You know.
You're going to be down to 2
I mean,
stamina
two,
if you do
yeah.
that.
But
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of option really. If I stay here, I will.
Flee
I
for
will
your
die.
lives! Abandon your
does this count?
posts!
So what I'm doing now of the 3 tumbles, and then
Brilliant.
the move, is that like the action and then the quick action, basically?
Tumbling is free. Whenever an opportunity attack would trigger, you can say, I'm going to spend 2 stamina to avoid it. So you don't have to worry. So what you're doing is your swift action right now, which is to move out of there.
And then I can shoot an arrow once I've moved from distance.
Yeah, then you can take your action shooting an arrow.
Okay, that's the plan.
Okay, so
Plan.
shall we have the 3 acrobatics checks?
Okay. Any Banes or stuff, or are we good with just
No, it's straight rolls.
Can they see through their own smoke?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Here we go. I'm gonna ace this, guys. Look at where. Here's the first one. Easy.
Hey!
Yep. Done.
Second one.
Second.
Just confidence. Confidence
Go
counts
on,
for
yeah, you
everything.
got this,
It's
you got
so
this.
freaking easy. I'm Corvus, man.
Yeah.
Freaking Waywolves.
You're the
Damn
main-
it.
Oh no!
So I'm going to have 1 attack on you. And let's do... do you want to spend a fate point on that, first of all?
No.
Can I donate?
Save it till the end credits. I mean, no, it's cool.
Okay, so let's do your 3rd one.
We'll see how this one goes. I can take 1 hit fairly okay, right?
Yeah.
But no worries. Oh,
Oh,
no,
just-
it's easy.
Yes.
No sweat. So 1, one
He
next
just-
to me, whatever.
He gets over to us. He's missing half of his
I'm not
flesh.
happy, guys.
So it's a 25, and you can't defend against opportunity attacks. You're not allowed to parry or dodge because you're kind of leaving yourself defenseless. So 2 of the wolves, you manage to quickly evade, stepping one way, then stepping the other. But the 3rd wolf comes in and snaps at your heels. And what I'm going to do
keeps
is
the heel
roll
as well.
Tasty Corvus.
On a 5 or 6, it's the hound that is dazed. Yes. So I don't get to re-roll my damage against you.
See, I'm helpful just from over here.
You're doing a great job, thanks.
Oh, that went really well.
That was good. The 1 can't be re-rolled, so it's only 10. 9 points go through.
Okay, so now I'm starting to lose
He started to hurt a little bit.
a little bit.
A few chunks missing.
Okay, and do your movement, and then your action.
Run. Okay, so I've run 50, and I will shoot.
Yeah, that's 50.
I'll shoot at the one that's injured with
I
a.
like how Brass built a tank, and we've used Corbin as the tank.
I should have moved further south,
one
but
that-
you know, underestimate.
That one
Yes, with
Okay.
just a regular good old pew pew.
Yeah, so normal
Normal
arrow. Okay, don't forget you got a bane because of the smoke.
10. Bane.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's good. Thanks.
That's good. The Bane dice, your Bane dice are really not liking you. But what I am going to
Freaking
do
dogs.
is the wolf, as the arrow comes in, attempts to dodge. So I need 24. And I got a 13. So absolutely awful. Deal damage as the arrow strikes.
Okay. Another 10.
Their toughened hide just
Yeah.
seems to snag a lot of the arrow's kinetic energy. But yeah, you've done a bit of damage, wearing down the wolf. Is that you done, Corbett? Barry,
Yeah.
Help!
use the shine.
You don't need
So-
help. That was easy.
I am about 60 feet away from where I want to be. All right.
Yeah.
I have 40 feet of movement, but there is a jump ability. Am I able to go over my maximum movement if I run 40 feet and try and jump the remaining 20 with an athletics?
Yes,
Okay.
you can.
Do you want me
So
to toss you?
He's gonna toss him.
never toss a dwarf.
It's totally not all of it. It's totally not. Completely different characters.
So I have a Grandmaster in Athletics. I got a plus 11. And not only that, right, so as I'm doing this, there is a charge feature. Now, I am jumping, so maybe it cancels it out. But I believe it says you move up to your movement in a straight line, making an attack with a weapon in your main hand. If you move at least 20 feet, you gain a boon on the attack test.
Yeah.
Does that apply in this situation, or does the jump sort of cancel it?
If the jump brings you within that 20 feet marker, you haven't got enough room then to do your charge. Or you do a swift move to move and then charge. So you don't need to, because it's within 80 feet. You don't
Oh,
need
okay.
to
Oh,
jump.
I didn't. Yeah, right. Fair enough. I won't do the jump then. I'll just go charge.
However,
But we can't do the funny thing if he doesn't jump.
yeah, if you're looking to jump, you got cleave.
I do have cleave.
If your jump brings you to where you want
Yes.
to be, you've got your full action, which can be a cleave instead of a charge.
Okay, so I'm
You
gonna.
can-
That's
will-
where I can move my normal movement. So this is where I
Yeah.
initiate the jump. I have
Yes.
3d20 because I'm a Grandmaster, modifier of 11.
And you need at least 20 to move the remaining 20.
They are. Oh, they were all shit
23.
rolls too.
And yeah, you leap. Don't forget the stamina cost, but you leap in
Oh
the
yeah,
air.
the stamina is 2 stamina. Yep,
But you got one back at the
I
start.
did.
Of the round.
So +1, and then I'm going to cleave, which I need to remember what the wording on it is. That's on my martial sheet. Cleave, 3 stamina. I choose 2 targets within reach of me, and I do an attack test against both. I think that's all I need to know for this. So I'm going to choose which are the 2 most wounded of these beasts.
You can see them there with their hit point bars.
I can't actually
so
see the hit
that-
point bars, unfortunately. I can only
You
see
can't?
my own, and I think
Yeah,
it's the same on the others as well.
I can only see mine.
How can I change?
You can on the token thing next to. It's kind of hard to remember because I see a different thing on mine. There is like a triple dot next to the bars on the right hand side. You can put player permission C, and
Got
then
it.
I think there's also
Oh,
the
yeah.
numbers as well. If
You
you
got
want to
it.
put the numbers in there too. But I can now see that one wolf. Now.
It's not even half
I'm
dead.
happy
Oh
with
my
the-
god.
No wonder he didn't want to tell me how sturdy they were. They're quite
Okay,
sturdy.
so those 2 wolves that have taken damage then will be the target of my attack. Now I'm a Grandmaster with Great Axe, and I believe... No, there's no boon or anything to this. So I get a... This one will be to the wolf in the south, so to the right of me.
Right, you make one attack, and it's compared.
Oh, fair
to
enough, so 29. Oh,
29,
I
that's
didn't
a
roll it.
pretty decent
Oh, I could have been a
attack.
19. No, I quit on a 19. Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, either way. Damage.
Okay, I'll stop you there. No, they're going to take the hit. It's going to be, they need natural 20s to dodge. So yeah, axe comes cleaving through and hits both.
Right.
So deal damage, and
I
This is
believe.
why we brought the dwarf.
So my re-roll is a 2.
Yeah.
Submit D6. I leave that as a 0 because mine's 2D12, isn't it?
Yeah.
So submit.
Just leave it zeros. When you get to the D12,
Two.
put 2 in.
Submit.
And macro does the rest.
Right, 13 damage to both.
And that is slashing damage. So 9 goes through to both of them.
Turns out they're immune to.
So as he charges past,
So
you see Corvith running back. He's like, "Leave it to me, you bastards!" And he's gonna just leap through the air with a roar, land, sort of crack the ground under his feet, and just sort of cleave. He's tough bastards.
It's impressive stuff. And your axe coming through, hair is flying everywhere, smoke billowing around you as it cleaves through the two of them. You're beginning to wear them down, but the pack now turn their attention to you, their yellow eyes fixed on yours.
Good.
The first wolf suddenly comes lunging in almost without warning. It goes straight for your ankles.
That's my strongest spot.
Well done, though. Good turn.
Very good turn.
And they're working as a group, so they get...
Ooh, I was nearly.
Okay, so I've got a 26 on my attack.
Okay. I am a grandmaster at dodging. So, what is it? 3 stamina to dodge, or is it 2? I can't remember.
It's 3
I'm going to
dodge.
spend 3 stamina.
Yeah.
And I will attempt a dodge, which I believe will be a 3d20 plus 11.
Okay, you need 27 or higher.
Oh, look at that.
Natural 20.
I just sort
I think
of...
the luck has transferred from Veriax to Brass.
Yeah. The first creature doesn't even get close to you as you quickly, nimbly leap out the way. The second one, however, is... Hang on. Yep, can't follow up. The second, however, is quick to also attempt to go for your feet.
Ooh.
About 27 this
Okay,
time.
well, not much I can do about that one.
You can continue dodging.
Oh, I can. Oh. Well,
So long as you have stamina, you can react to stuff that
You
goes
really
on.
want to...
I've got a fair amount of stamina.
You've got a fair amount of HP.
I've got a fair amount of HP and a fair amount of stamina, mate, so...
That was the first one. We're now on this one attacking, and then we'll go...
Well, I
on
will
to
try
this
and dodge that one then, so it was another boom and another 3d20 plus 11.
Might I say that your stamina and health do rapidly decrease, like alarmingly.
When you're set upon by multiple foes, you can lose stamina pretty fast. But don't forget, you have a recovery action, and that can allow you to recover stamina. It's a tie, which means the status quo is me hitting you. So the hit has landed unless you want to spend a fate point.
No, I'll let it hit. That's fine.
Okay, let's do the damage first, and then there's a special.
9.
So it's only 9, and I think you're
I resist
toughened.
8, I think.
So only one goes through. But can I ask for a raw strength saving throw?
Right. So raw strength, is there any... Is it just a d20 plus my...
Yeah, plus your raw strength, 1d20.
Okay, just
plus your raw
1d20,
strength
right, that's
value,
fine.
20 or higher.
So roll d20.
Well,
Oh dear.
Oh, so are you fate pointing that or accepting the consequences?
I'll accept the consequences.
Okay, the fangs, the teeth of the wolf grab your ankle. Next thing you know, you're up in the air and then slammed down onto the ground where you are now.
sure you've only got a +3 saving throw for raw strength.
Oh, hang on, I might have. Yeah. Saving throw.
Because mine's +4.
Yeah, mine's +6. It still
And
wouldn't succeed, would it?
Oh, raw. Yeah, no, yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. It's a +8, so add 5. I still fucking fail.
Future reference.
But yes, make sure you roll. Your raw strength is 5 plus your strength.
Yeah,
modifier.
that's fair.
Okay, the wolf now quickly follows up and attempts to maul you on the ground.
Uh-oh. This went from being very heroic to very, oh god, look at it.
They're breaking their teeth on my muscles. It's not an issue. I literally took 1 damage from that last bite. Oh no, they've hit me.
Okay. So, yeah, you also have the immobilized condition because the moment you go prone, you get mobilized at the same time. And immobilized means you are unable to dodge.
Fair enough. I wouldn't have wanted to in this situation.
But you can still parry. Or are you looking to parry instead?
What is the stamina cost on parrying?
2 points.
You know what? Let's do it. 2 points. Let's try and parry. I've got to remind myself what the rolls are for that. Where is parry?
So parry will be, if I bring up your character sheet. So you have, if you look at your weapon.
My weapon. Oh yeah, it's up there. So it's just the same as an attack roll, really, isn't it?
It is. Certain weapons might be better at parrying, and certain bonus features make you better at parrying. Okay, so great axe.
There's a high. Oh! This isn't an attack roll, so I don't crit. You know.
No, you don't. You don't. However, spend the 2 stamina. The great axe comes into the mouth of the wolf, keeping the Smog Hound at bay. It's then the third one now lunges forward. And
I thought geckos fiercer than you. You're going in the pot later.
Why does every party end up eating the things it killed?
And I got a 26 on that, so are you looking to parry that as well?
Let's go.
He's just going to be exhausted on the floor at the end of this. Wow!
Oh, he
shoves his feet into it.
And then that Smog Hound, so you kind of knock it on its nose, sending it flying back, it then lunges forward. This time its teeth opening, its mouth opening that much wider, looking to absolutely maul you as you're on the ground.
I'm grabbing it by the throat.
Yeah, being on the ground is not great. And it's a 25, so you can continue parrying if you wish.
Continue parrying because it's starting to. I've got one wolf's just biting on my axe, the other one's biting on my arm. I'm just like, okay, I'm running out of limbs.
Okay, accepting your fate.
No, they gotta roll high damage to do anything to me, so I'm okay. I absorb all of it. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so as its teeth comes in, your muscles just
these useless buggers.
I go flying off as it attempts to bite.
I look back to Corvus from on the floor. You were dying to these things.
I'm not made of metal.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, so that's the end of round 2. And on round 3, who would like to go first?
Shall I shoot them again?
Do something.
Yeah, ideally kill a few of them before I'm running out of stamina.
Which wolf?
Yeah,
is
suddenly
holding...
you got none. That's good.
Which wolf is holding him down, if any?
None are holding him down.
Okay.
He's prone, but with him in a prone position, they're kind of coming in and attempting.
So when I cast my my Aether missile, am I allowed to hit something, watch if it dies, and then hit something else, or do I? Okay.
No, you elect your targets.
They sort of go at the same time. Okay. Again, I tap my staff on the floor, snap my fingers, and these 2 really elegant parrying daggers, like with all the swirly hilts and that, snap off. One dagger snaps into the side flank of this wolf, and another into the sort of like the chest of this one. And I'm also going.
Sorry, could you? I wasn't on the creatures. Could you highlight the 2?
The one above and the one directly to his right.
Okay.
I'm also going to spend a bit of stamina, and as they fly at them, I'm going to sort of tap my staff again, and these daggers kind of like grow into long swords, and they are going to have to do raw strength saving throws or go prone as they're hit.
Okay.
So the kind of grow in impact as they fly.
Yeah.
And I do believe that is just damage. So I am rolling damage. Reroll of 3. D6, 0. D8. Shall I do it separately or together?
You'll need to do it separately so we know which
Righto.
one is which.
Submit. 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 So this is the first wolf. That is... It's still rolling.
Should have re-rolled again.
Sorry?
That should have re-rolled because you got a re-roll of 3 on your invocation spells.
Yes, I selected... There we go. It's just come through.
4.
So I got the 4 on the one on the top.
Okay.
And he has to make a raw strength saving throw.
I'm going to do that. They are 4-legged, which means they have a slight bonus. They have a boon.
Reroll of 3.
Oh, hang on. I'm redoing that. I rolled 2 dice, not 1. Ignore that.
So that is 1.
Okay, so the first one is dropped to the floor by the blast.
Righto. And then the second glowing longsword hits for 7. And he needs to do a raw strength saving throw. And I believe that was 3 stamina.
Yeah. And no, it's not enough. The 2 wolves are knocked to the floor.
As I hit, I'm going to sort of nod and go, see how they like it.
Well, thank you very much, wizard.
Well done, Endurian. Who would like to go next?
I can go. I can.
2 of them are very close to death.
Yes, they are. Yeah. I'm just wondering whether I should, charge in. I think, I'm like talking meta probably isn't better because I don't get as big a attack roll.
But how heroic are you?
Well, not very, but it would be cool.
Corvette's got like this image in his head of how it's going to go down.
Yeah. Yeah, so I get a stamina back, don't I?
What are you doing, Corvette?
I will move up here and draw my machete.
Yeah.
Move up and attack with that against this wolf here.
Okay. Yeah.
But do I get a stamina at the start of my turn? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you get 1 point of stamina now at the start.
Yeah, I'll do that. But I don't think I need it for anything I'm going to do. I'm just going to sweat out whack this thing.
So fortunately, you have the Bane because of the smoke that permeates around the Hound.
Yeah. So blades +6. Yeah,
You can't dodge.
It can't dodge. It's on the ground. You have a boon, obviously, because it's on the ground.
Or does that just cancel out then?
They cancel out. You're
Nice.
straight roll, and you got an ally, but the ally's on the ground, so the ally doesn't threaten. So you haven't got a qualifier for your sneak damage.
Okay. Not this time, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't. Could you roll separately a d? No, that's right. The 2 cancelled.
2 to 20k.
Yeah.
Oh
Your
dear.
machete hits smoke where you thought the wolf was, and you hear you see the sparks and hear the clash as metal hits stone.
I set them up so well for you.
No.
I'll cleave them afterwards, don't worry.
Oh, I think, Barrick, we're on to you now.
Right, let me get my 1 stamina back.
You do that.
Look at that, beautiful. That's all I need.
I'm removing your immobilized condition because immobilized disappears at the start of your turn. So you're prone, but you can now move.
I sort of do that like that acrobatic jump as you I'm lying on my back and I go from my back straight to my feet. And I'm gonna cleave these 2 injured wolves. I'll do the stamina cost now.
Right. Can I stop you there? Does that mean you're spending the 2 stamina to rise defensively? Defensively.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. So what? Hang on. 2 stamina to rise. Was it 3? 2 to cleave, I believe.
3 to cleave.
3 to cleave. 5 stamina.
And then don't forget your primal fury, which I believe is another 2 that adds a d6 to damage.
Oh, hang on. That could
Yeah,
be all. You know
worry
what?
about the damage.
Yeah, okay. So I two for my primal force. 2 to get up. That's 4, and then 3. That's all my stamina.
Yeah.
I'm going to use it all. And this Hail Mary. No boon or bane. I'll manually roll the.
You will.
Oh no, I haven't done damage yet. I haven't done. Yeah.
Yeah. So the 2 that are prone.
Yeah. So two that are prone.
So you're right. There's no boon or bane because they cancel, and that's a hit. They can't.
Wouldn't he have a boon on the one on top?
No, because he's got a bane because of their smog.
That's fair.
But
so
he's also got the. But he's prone and he's threatened by him. Does that not stack the other way?
No.
Okay.
So what can happen there? You've got an aid ally reaction. So Corvith, if Variax had almost hit, Corvith could have.
I forgot to add the d6 and the actual damage roll.
We'll add them together. Corvith could have spent 2 stamina and added a d6 to the attack roll of Variax. And that's the closest we got to flanking, where Corvith effectively aids Variax's attack to get the hit.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. So that could have applied to your Ice Orb as well. If you had an ally, which I believe you did, next to the creature, the ally could have added a d6, but I think you whiffed.
I whiffed it quite hard, yeah.
Okay, so that is a Savage Strike. You're looking at 24, yeah, even with their armor. There is a yelp from 2 of the creatures as you instantly kill them.
He's now breathing heavily.
Oh, you're exhausted indeed. But
someone finish off this last fucker.
Whenever you kill an enemy, you demoralize the group. So can I ask you to roll morale damage twice as you've killed 2 opponents?
Okay, morale damage.
There's a macro called morale damage, and it 2d6 for you.
Do I have any re-rolls for that?
There's a bonus feature that allows you to, but no one's taken it. So
okay, so just as it is.
So that's 7, and the second one.
Morale damage, go.
And 11, that's good. So, behind the scenes, what I've done is I had 23 stamina left for my Smog Hounds. I've now got 5 left. The remaining Smog Hound looks quite deflated. A lot of the energy and the fight taken out from it. It's growling at you and looking towards Corvith. So, Barrick, you have a swift action left, but I don't think there's anything you can do with that.
I can move between the wolf and him, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to.
Right.
Wow.
I'm over the top of that wolf there, but
yeah. What we'll do is
nice.
Get rid of that.
I'm literally leaning on my axe like a walking stick. What the hell are you doing back here, Corv, if you're nearly dead?
Oof. Okay, so almost demoralized, but very, very hungry. The Smog Hound growls. You can see its hunger overriding its instinct for survival as it lunges towards you. It hasn't got any friends, so it doesn't get that.
Hey!
Weakened state. It can't even. You just lazily bat it to one side as it is completely unable to get you. On that, I think it's going to attempt to leave.
Ooh.
So
Stab it in the back.
He doesn't have any stamina to stab it in the back.
No, I don't think.
It's looking tired. I'm going to roll an acrobatics check to see if it can leave without provoking an attack. Yeah, look at that.
Off he goes. Well,
check.
Hold on, I've got a thing here that I use on stream, and it's called Victory Celebration.
And it leaps up to there.
Barrack collapses to the ground.
We move now into round 4. It's back to you lot. Who wants to go first as the remaining wolf is Smog Hound is attempting to leave.
Barrack is skipping his turn.
I could maybe knock it down from there if I hit it with the thing that I can do. That knock the other ones down, maybe. If I make him go prone.
So do you want to go first to Durian?
Yes, and
Okay.
Durian shall, unless Veriax has another idea.
No, I mean, Carveth would be wanting to let it go, like it's done.
All right.
It's not nothing.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can, if you look back, you can see me about to lift my staff in the way that I cast.
Yeah, so I can just say, let it go. It's finished.
Oh, very well. And I'll sort of drop the staff back down.
Okay. And with that, the wolf quickly flees off into the wilds.
There goes the XP.
No, I'd actually give you the XP there. Because you've got a
Ooh.
character who's living up to their code.
Oh, nice.
It's a defeat. Defeat is a defeat. So, but monsters don't give a great deal of XP.
I'll come on over. And, well, which of you needs the most patching up?
What the hell were you doing, wizard?
Me? What do you mean?
Invoked the attack. We could have given them. They were hungry. We could have given them some supplies. We could have not had them attack us. All that just happened was your fault.
Well,
Barrack is snoring asleep.
and Nurian's going to fix you with a bit of a hard stare. And he's then going to sort of shrug and say, I suppose that's a lesson for next time.
Make sure you learn it.
Very well. Now, do I need to see to your wounds, Pathfinder?